scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything, watch son, watch. Swear to God,
At center, at 7'3", number 16. Number 16.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. You look at Davis, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And we've really got a tremendous group of rookies this year. It's going to be exciting to see them vying for the coveted award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said, again. They all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
Now the starting group for the visitors. The closer is out there with Davis. Then it's the franchise. Then it's Miller. And it's Johnson in at shooting guard. They've got the magician. Prodigy is out there with the prodigy. Then it's Ellis. And it's Jenkins in at the 3, the small forward. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And the basket by Johnson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Home team, number 40, AC Galloway.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And it's Davis missing. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Dennis, and Davis sends it back. To the middle. There's the closer. And Galloway pulls it down. Jenkins with it. He's against Miller. And Davis sends it back. Miller outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Davis inside, shoots over Jenkins. That's good from Davis on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
There's the screen. Down low. Here's Dennis, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Johnson. Now Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Miller, 2 shots.
That one is off. Holland, he's checked in for Jenkins. And he sinks the second. Here's Magician. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Galloway. Inside. Here's Holland. Now here's Ellis. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Johnson surveying the floor. And Galloway pulls it down. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Barnett is checked in for the Prodigy. Davis sets a screen. Here's Buchanan. That shot misses. Pass to Holland. Rebounded by Buchanan.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there. Making plays at the rim, not his strength.
Here's the closer. Johnson outside. Rebounded by Ellis.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Holland. To the right side. Here's Galloway. 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. And no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Buchanan. No good. That would have tied it. Pass to Magician. Back to Ellis. Barnett a screen on Johnson. Here's Ellis. The shot misses. In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. They need this one. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Ellis surveying the D. Here's Barnett, and he banks in the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Offense on the court to our high squad. Who loves a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Caffey, and King throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the inside, Popovich. And it's Winston with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Wang is checked in for Griffin.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 50 left in the first. Now Miller. Pass to Winston. Here's the closer. Just 5 to shoot. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Wang the pass to Popovich. Can't hit from in close. 1:03 left to play in the first. Nice shot by Smith.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Holland. Shoots it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Miller the bounce pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team. Smith taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Walsh. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Ingram against Lewis. Pass to Holland. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Substitution on the court.
.12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Simmons. Out to the right wing. Here's Popovich.
Oh, my goodness! Before the
How
horn!
about that?
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Starks is out there with Miller. And it's Rain Man. And it's Smith. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Misses from short range. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Smith. So he gets them both. Being 40% from the field. Here's Miller. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Griffin's checked in for Holland. And that one misses. Popovich passes to Jenkins. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Anderson. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Winston over Popovich. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Jenkins the pass to Popovich. No good on that one. Good D by Anderson. A floater. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To the paint, here's Griffin. Good D by Anderson. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Miller, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Walt. The rebound by Anderson.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Lewis. He's tightly guarded. Miller outside. Miller with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Walsh. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's in there. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Then you know what to do. Show it, go move!
Substitution on the court.
Starks the pass to Caffey. Now here is Davis. Johnson outside. Back to Davis. A prodigy with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Holland. Pass to the prodigy. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And here's Starks. He's covered by Warren. And the basket by Starks. Starks has got his first basket of the night.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
The prodigy, no good. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Kicks it out to Che. Warren against Johnson. Pass to Winston. And here's Che. And Che throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Team number 16. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Davis with a screen on Ellis. Pass to Davis. It's deflected. Ellis against Johnson. Ellis, the pass to Magician. Back to Ellis. Pulls it up. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Ellis has got his second basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the closer. He has yet to score. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Jenkins with it. He's against Miller. Shots good by Jenkins.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Ellis against Johnson. Outside for Davis. Miller, the pass to Johnson. Here's Davis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 1:12 left here in the second.
Home team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Breakers next two.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Dennis passes to the prodigy. Launches a three, and Davis pulls it down.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Johnson against Ellis. Johnson attacking.
Home team foul. Number 16. Second personal foul. Second team
He's
foul.
getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
For the away team. Johnson at the line for 2.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ellis outside. Pass to Magician. "19 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's Galloway. No good with the layup. Johnson left side, over Ellis. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 6, and we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the visiting team.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, they're at 45%. They've got the Prodigy. Magician is out there with Ellis. And there's the Prodigy. And it's Jenkins in at the small forward position. Just 34% from the floor. We've got Davis. The closer is out there with Miller. Then it's the franchise. And it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. And he gets it to go. Jenkins got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We've got Ellis. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then it's Magician. And it's Jenkins in at the 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Miller is out there with the closer. And there's Davis. Then it's Johnson. And it's the franchise in at the 1 spot. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jenkins with it. He's against Miller. Jenkins can't get it to go. Magician is out there with Ellis. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Jenkins in at the 3 spot. Davis kicks to Miller. Johnson, the pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They've got Miller. Johnson is out there with the franchise, and it's the closer. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's the Prodigy from the high post. The rebound by the closer. Johnson, the pass to the franchise. Pass to the closer. Miller outside. Johnson outside.
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to the Prodigy. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Jenkins. Here's Magician. Scoreless thus far. And stolen by Miller. To the middle. Here's the franchise. The closer passes to the franchise. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down low. Shots good by Jenkins. Jenkins got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And your dance team.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to the closer. Baseline try. Count it. Good.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Magician passes to the prodigy. Out left to the wing. Now here's Ellis. Now here's Jenkins. 8 points for him. Fade away. A prodigy, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. He had a strong showing last season. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. And the first one drops. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to the closer. Johnson outside. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Magician, guarded by Price. Popovich passes to Magician. Popovich, covered by Johnson. Here's Jenkins. Drains it from 17 feet out. Jenkins got 6 in the quarter. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Right side Davis. And it's Miller atop the key. To the inside. Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Johnson at the line for 1.
One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Popovich passes to Magician. No good on the 3. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Holland gets it to go.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Screen by Smith. Boomer the pass to Smith. And Galloway pulls it down. Galloway's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Magician, covered by Johnson. Pass to Holland. Here's Magician, recovered by Johnson. Here's Barnett. 4 on the clock. Popovich passes to Magician. Here's Popovich. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A meager 37% for the game. They've got Simmons. Holland is out there with Wang, and it's Galloway in at the 4. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Buchanan. Has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Anderson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Here's Holland, defended by Anderson. Simmons on the wing. They break it out, 5 on 3. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Down low, got a piece of it. And they're moving it up. Oakley passes to Buchanan. Pass to Bernard. And Galloway pulls it down. Popovich, defended by Oakley. Simmons misses in close. Here's Buchanan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Simmons passes to Holland. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Holland. Here's Galloway.
Away team foul.
On Tuesday and then on Thursday.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
Galloway.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Winston. Here's Johnson. A prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Galloway has got his first points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Got a hand on it. Here's Walsh. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to the franchise. Now Davis. On the wing, Johnson. Out to Miller. There's the triple. And that one is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here is Jenkins. Here's Dennis. Ellis outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
On the wing, Johnson. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. That's tipped. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Johnson. Magician passes to the prodigy. Here's Dennis. Pass to Jenkins. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Dennis. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Miller outside. Here's the franchise. Driving the lane. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Jenkins.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Number 8, defensive foul, Sidney Jenkins. Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 8, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Team.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior That's the top priority right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. The prodigy passes to Ellis. Pass to Jenkins. Over Miller. Jenkins can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
Taking 2 shots.
you got to play without fouling.
That's good from Johnson. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years, and I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV, so there have been a lot over the years.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Fourth team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
No good on the free throw. Starks checked in for money. And he's good on the second. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Magician. Here's the prodigy, covered by Smith. Inside. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Price, he's checked in for Johnson. Smith outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Shooting for the away team. Smith taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass the Magician. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Ellis throws it down. The pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Starks outside. Smith outside. Price outside. Pass to Caffey. To the middle. Here's Smith. Count the basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Jenkins. Defense is right there. Yes, that goes in.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Price with it. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to